Great is the woman wealth. Therefore, father ordered a bracelet of pearls and solid gold as a wedding present for Ganga. The gold for her health and the pearls as a sign of prosperity. For in India, a woman must also be Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth for her family. That's why women in India like to bedeck themselves with gold trinkets. Getting married brings many changes to a girl in India. In dress, for instance, because in India, girls before marriage wear girls' clothes. Only married women can wear a sari, a piece of cloth or silk wrapped around the body in a special way. Ganga's father is a man of means. Therefore, she will wear a sari woven by hand by the best weaver in Gujarat. The girls have just time for one more errand. The village potter is busy shaping the willing clay into jars and pots, as did his father and his father's father before him. Thus, this man's family has been making earthen pots for the people of Atgum as long as the oldest villagers can remember. Ganga needs pots to store buttermilk in for the wedding feast. Today, Ganga has no time for bargaining because the time is flying and the girls must hurry home. In the village square, the boys are still playing. Here come Sashi's father and uncle. Since dawn, they have been supervising the harvest on the family rice fields. After a hot and humid day in the rice fields, father and uncle are glad to be going home. Home where Dulari is playing with the baby while waiting for the men to return. When there's time, Dulari and Sashi enjoy playing with the baby because even in a village headman's house, there are no toys for children. There comes grandfather. He carries a brass jar of fresh milk. Dulari will take it to the kitchen where Ganga is busy cutting vegetables. Religion forbids the Hindus to eat meat. That is why vegetables are so important in the Hindu meal. Vegetables and pancakes. In India, they call them chapati. Mother toasts them on a hot plate. Vegetables are steamed in a brass vessel. Even in a well-to-do house, butter is churned with simple tools. All housework is done under the supervision of the oldest woman of the household. All ceremonies are led by the oldest man. Every day at this same time, grandfather leads his sons and his grandson to the washing ceremony. Everything in India is a religious ceremony, even the meal. A Hindu must come to it pure. Meanwhile, the women have prepared the dinner. Most of the dishes are enriched with a butter sauce called ghee. Men always eat first while the women keep the meal hot and help the men during the ceremony of eating. You don't speak while you eat in India, except in the praise of food. Before eating, the food must be blessed. The circle of water to keep the evil eye out. A few crumbs of rice as an offering to the rulers of the 7 heavens. Grandfather and father recite mantras, holy verses, so that the food will become pure. Grandfather gives the sign for the younger men to begin their meal. Grandmother supervises the serving. On her signal, Ganga replenishes the plates. Very few are the houses in India where there is so much food for young and old. Early on Ganga's wedding day, Sashi is all dressed up in his clean dhoti. Spotless white is Sashi's suit, and gold-trimmed Dulari's new dress. All the women are assembled around Ganga, who is draping her first sari. A tailor is at hand to help with the alterations. The draping of the sari follows a prescribed tradition. Mother and grandmother are supervising, and bridesmaids are helping. Every pleat of the sari follows a set pattern. Like men, the women in India learn early the rigorous rules of tradition, because Hinduism is a way of life more than it is a religion. Grandmother thinks that Ganga is the prettiest bride in all of Atgum, and lucky is the young man whom her father has chosen to be her husband. To guard her from an evil eye, grandmother makes a sign for good luck. And now the jewelry. From father, a bracelet. And from her groom, a pair of anklets. To the beat of ceremonial music and dances, and accompanied by many wedding guests, the groom rides into his bride's village. Now, as man and wife, Ganga and her groom do reverence to the elders of the family. And from her corner, Dulari watches her sister, because someday soon she will be married too. And so another young couple is joined in marriage in the village of Atgum in the province of Gujarat in the Union of India, ready to carry on family traditions and blend them with the new ways of India of today.